several people have approached me and asked the question, why are you discussing, or why are the Planning Commission discussing how affordable housing is going to be implemented? Has the council already decided that there is going to be an affordable housing? We're just trying to decide how to do it. And frankly, I don't know how to answer that question, because I don't know where we stand regarding that. Has there been a decision that we will have affordable housing, and we're just trying to determine how to implement it? Has it been decided that we're going to file a plan after the 2005 amended plan? Has it been decided that that indeed we have to file a plan, or we don't have to file a plan? I don't know how to answer those questions. I'm new in the council, and I'm willing to claim ignorance, but there's a certain responsibility that we have to our residents, and I don't see how we can get that responsibility to them, or fulfill that responsibility, without answering some of those questions. And the key question is, has this council, without actually voting, approved affordable housing, and let the Plan Commission decide how to implement it? And I think a clear statement has to be made that, as far as I know, there has been no decision made by this council. And it should be clearly made to everybody in public that this council has not made a decision, so that I can tell people that the council has not made a decision, and that affordable housing is not a fait accompli. And you know, I think the sooner that we get to that question, the sooner we can move on, because going to talk about, like in the League of Women Voters, to talk about the status of affordable housing, I'm sorry, but there is no status right now. The only status is that we have filed an amended plan in 2005. There's nothing else. We've been doing a lot of talking. And I'm very uncomfortable how to answer people's questions. I think this council has to come to face with it. It is a very fundamental issue. And I think that Trustee Grable had it correct. I think that can really split the community very seriously. And if you don't pay attention to what people are saying in emails or in the wall or in the newspapers, I think that's a big mistake. People are trying to tell us something. I think we have a responsibility to make decisions for the village. That's what we've been elected for. But I think we also have a responsibility to be transparent and tell them exactly where things are.
Okay. All right. Did everyone have an opportunity?
Well, I only have one other comment.
Yes. Okay.
At this League of Women Voters, I noticed that you're on the agenda.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what we're talking about tonight would have some input into what you're saying. Mm-hmm. And you're the president. You've got to come up with the script. But I think the community needs to know where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Trustee Braun, the issues that he brings up are central, because this is for consideration. There has been no decision made. The council is dealing with it, whether they will or won't make a decision, what they'll do. But some people in the community figure that because it went to the Plan Commission, something's been endorsed. And I think until this council decides what they're going to do, there is no endorsement, and I think that people should understand that. And that's not saying one way or another as far as what people's positions are, but there simply is not a position taken by this village council right now that has been voted on this issue. I think that it's an open slate for the trustees to work through.